Kwa sababu my colleague has said a lot, I'll just say one piece in English because he spoke very good Swahili. Public health is driven by public interest. You cannot say on one hand you are implementing or enforcing public health without public interest. What is the public interest? In this case, protecting the people of Kenya. I think that answers the question. But to say in brief, I'm very, very grateful. Mimi nashukuru Mwenyezi Mungu, nimepata nafasi kuja hapa Meru leo, kukutana na wenzetu hapa, viongozi wa PNU, wazee na viongozi na akina mama na vijana mashinani katika Meru, ili kueneza urafiki wetu na uhusiano wetu na viongozi wa pande hii ya jamhuri yetu tukufu ya Kenya. Mjadala kuhusu uongozi wa nchi yetu unaendelea, na mwaka ujao majaliwa ya Mwenyezi Mungu tutaenda kupiga kura. So we are here partly on a listening tour to listen to the people. Unajua huwezi kuuliza kura kwa view sasa. Eti unaambia watu unawaonea view sasa. Lazima usikize watu, uelewe mipango yao, matakwa yao, mahitaji yao na vile wao wenyewe wanataka tuendeshe nchi yetu. And that is why I'm very, very grateful to be here. There are so many things going on here today, and I am happy that we are going to have an opportunity to discuss some of them. Some of them are things which we have taken a very strong position on. For instance, I want to tell you this, and even when we are engaged in this political debate and whatever we are doing here, as always, I will insist, tutakuwa na mjadala wa heshima, bila matusi, bila kitu chochote, kuongea tu na wananchi na kusema maneno vile yako na ukweli vile ulivyo. Mambo mengine mengi ambayo yanafanywa na serikali, hata ukiangalia pande hii ya Meru, like now taking part of Mount Kenya Forest hapa Meru kujenga State House, mambo ya kushangaza sana. I would like to ask, for example, His Excellency, our President and the government of the day. It's very simple. I'll advise them, use that money that you are going to build a State House in building an ultra-modern military training facility to create a buffer zone between Isiolo and Meru to protect our people who are attacked every day and the card rustling that is going on there. What is priority for you? To protect the people of Meru ama kuangalia starehe ya wakubwa? In any case, by the way, I don't think we need an additional State House even in Meru. Unajua zamani, when we were building these state lodges and state houses in other places, hatukuwa na mahoteli kama hii, hatukuwa na means ya kuenda huko wakati huo. Saa hii, our Air Force flies the president in their ghost helicopters from State House Nairobi. He will be in Meru in 40 minutes or 45 minutes. Why do you need a state lodge here? Unaweza kuja hapo ukae na watu, starehe, uongee na watu, na ukimaliza kuongea nao ukitaka kulala. This is not the 1963 or 69 when we were having state lodges. Now we have beautiful hotels, private investments that have been done in various parts of the country. Let us make use of them and give them businesses. So instead of pouring the amount of money they would like to pour in doing something like that, that is unwise. They should spend those resources in constructing a crack unit training facility in all these places like Buri, where there have serious challenges, where our people are being killed every day. That's what I would do if I was president. That's what I would use the resources for. I would not use them to build a state lodge. I would not hire part of Mount Kenya Forest to build a state lodge. I would use those resources to build an ultra-modern military training facility to provide a buffer unit that secures the people of Meru. 144 people have been killed here because of card rustling and so on. I mean, government is about solving problems. Why don't we solve those problems? That's why we are here to discuss with the local leaders na watu wa pande hii. Tunawezaje kutatua na kuongea na viongozi, because they are leaders here, wale ambao wamechaguliwa. We want to have a conversation about the welfare of our country on matters like those ones that we are talking about. We can see clearly, instead of wasting resources in the manner in which they want to do, now let us pay attention to the security of our people and the number of lives that we have lost in this part of the country all along. I suggest, and personally I think, this I can almost pledge to the people of Kenya, if I was so blessed and so lucky to be given the opportunity to be the leader of the country in that particular respect, I will not build a single new state lodge anywhere in Kenya. And I will not build a new single state facility for the president to sleep, because that is not good investment. That's not a good resources. Na nyinyi ndio mnajua hii maneno na wauliza. Hakuna mtu ako na pesa nyingi kuliko Marekani. White House ni moja. President akienda pande ile nyingine analala kwa mahoteli na kule kwingine. Ukija hapa Meru, what is the problem? Utaweza kulala hotel kama hii? You can even take it over for a day and so on. Instead of wasting money in those kinds of things, why don't we now focus? Sasa unajua Kenya imekomaa. We are a serious country. Let us have conversations about the welfare and the future of our people as the people who love their country and who want to make a difference in the lives of our people. Hiyo ndio mambo sisi tunataka kuzungumza na viongozi na wananchi wa hapa Meru. And those are the things we would like to do. That's why we are asking for that opportunity. Tafadhali tumekuja hapa leo, mimi nimekuja hapa kubisha mlango Meru. Majaliwa ya Mwenyezi Mungu. Wakati huo ukifika nitapeleka barua yangu ya kuomba kazi kwa Wakenya. Kwanza hawa wananchi wa Meru nitaendelea kupisha mlango na nimekuja kupisha mlango hapa Meru. Kwa mapenzi yao wakikubali wanifungulie nitafurahi sana. Ndio nimekuja na ndugu zangu wa PNU. Asante sana na Mungu awabariki. Nimesema about you cannot have public health that is not driven by public interest. Public health must be driven by public interest. And as my brother has explained brilliantly, the understanding we have about quarantine is that you quarantine people where there is a problem. You don't fly them, across, to 2 countries or 3 countries. Why can't you build the same facility in DRC? No one is explaining this. And then to my brother and our Minister for Health, democracy is government by deliberation. It's government by conversation. We are a democracy. And the people of Kenya have a right to ask, even if they ask stupid questions, it's still their right. And they also have a right to be answered, all those questions they're asking. That's our duty as leaders. It's our responsibility. Once we are in those offices, you cannot say you don't have to listen to the people of Kenya. You have to listen to the people of Kenya unless you are running a dictatorship. Thank you.